Good morning, YouTube. It's Aimee, Keto Maniac. I am driving sort of to work. I did a Postmates, and I may stop here if I get another call for a Postmate. I was talking yesterday, and it's still really wild to me. Okay, let me start at the beginning. So, Robert and I were talking last night because I was kind of feeling something that I wanted to share with him, and come to find out he felt the exact same way. I feel really vain because I keep looking at myself in the mirror. Every time I see a reflection of me, every time I see a shadow of a reflection of me, I can't help but stare. And I was telling him about it. He was like, yeah, I feel the same way, because ultimately I've never met this person before. And then we were talking about the fact, and I was like, yeah, and I think she's pretty attractive. and he's like, right, I do too. And we were like, yeah, I think before maybe, we were like sevens because we got great personalities, we're funny, blah, blah, blah. But now I was like, I might even be a 9. And he was like, right? He's like, I'm good looking. And we were just cracking up at each other because it was like, this is so weird to not really recognize the person in the mirror anymore. And I feel super, super vain because every time I pass any kind of mirror, I have to stop and I have to stare and like, what the hell? Who is this girl? And why does she have such a great jawline? I know it sounds so vain, but gosh, it's such a weird thing to have just this mentality of never, not really having any kind of, I don't know. You all know what I'm trying to say. It's weird. It's just a weird thing to be able to change so much that you're brand new to yourself. And that's what it feels like, is I feel like I'm a brand new person. And, in a lot of ways, it gives me a ton of hope and encouragement because, it's been almost 45 years now, and here I am able to become a brand new person, and you hear these statistics all the time of, you can't really lose weight. You can't really change as a person. So, you might as well just accept it because people who are overweight never lose weight. I mean, you hear that. And, my thoughts are, well, only if you are never going to change your diet, never going to try something new, then yeah, you're not going to change. But if you're willing to give it a try and try, something that's completely different than what you're used to, then, maybe you will change. Maybe you'll get the kind of results that the keto people are getting, and it's very easy for trainers and other nutritionalist people, aka people like Jillian Michaels, to say, oh yeah, it's a horrible diet, don't ever do it, it's super unsafe. But people who are overweight are discouraged. Society tells us that we're bad, but then society also tells us that we can never change. And when you hate the way that you look and everyone around you is telling you to just suck it up, deal with it, because it's the way that you look and it's the way that you're going to look forever, and then you find something that gives you almost immediate results, bite me. I'm not going to follow what you as a trainer or you as anything tells me. My doctor at least had the sense to say, oh, you're on the keto diet, okay, so your numbers are going to be a little bit off, but most people on keto's numbers are. You're doing a great job, blah, blah, blah. He was very encouraging because he could see, Doc, I'm 80 pounds lighter than I was. And I feel better. My numbers, my blood pressure was awesome. The only thing that was high was my cholesterol, which, as you know, on keto, that's just a thing that happens. You're eating more fat. It's not going to kill you. And, I even, like I've said previously, I've got, I had a heart murmur before I started on keto, and that murmur has left. I no longer have that problem. And so, you know, so it was a fun conversation. And I look in the mirror, I see different parts of my body that I've always seen, and they look completely different. And I feel like I'm in a stranger's body, and she's hot. So it's fun. I'm having fun. You know, like, if you can't have fun in life, you know, when you have this cloud of overweightness over you all the time, your whole life, and all of a sudden you start to see some serious differences and realize that this is not the person that you have to be defined by anymore, it makes you stop and think. You know, it makes you realize that your attitude can improve and your life can improve. You know, and I know we've said it before, but the hope that you get losing this weight is something that will bleed into every other part of your life. You know, the things that have been like albatrosses around your neck that have been so frustrating and so disheartening, and, you know, beat yourself up about kind of things, they don't seem insurmountable anymore because of the fact that you've succeeded in this one area of your life, this one area that you've never, ever succeeded in before, and only watch the scale get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then all of a sudden it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And, you know, a year in now, I can't say it's a fluke. It's really happening to me. You know, I really do have this jawline. Okay. Sorry. I'm just having fun. You know, it's like when you can actually have a moment of, okay, this is a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. This is good. I'm having good. This is good. You know, there's something amazing about that. That's just joyous, really. You know, it's super joyous. And I'm very happy to be where I am. I'm very happy to be doing it with my husband and seeing amazing results in him, and him getting to experience the same emotional response to all of this that I'm experiencing. We're just having a good time, you know? Like, this is really, really cool. Really cool. Yeah. So other than that, that was the main thing. I just wanted to tell you that this is a really fun experience, that this is my life, and I'm living it 100%. At least I'm trying to. Bump. Well, we are making good progress in the garden, so I'm going to run by the house. I just, like I said, did a Postmates, but I've still got like 40 minutes before I have to go to work. So I'm going to run by the house and pick up some plants that I really wanted to plant at work. I mean, that's why I bought them. And I mean, I could plant them at home, but the likelihood that they are going to flourish as well at home as they do at work is pretty low. So I'm going to go get them, and I'm going to bring them to work, and I'm going to plant them in our small planter shepherd hook things. That's my plan today. And like I said, I just ran a Postmates, and that was my first actual cash tip. So that was kind of nice, and I have cash. I may stop by on cue, since it is a late day, and pick me up a drink for later on in the afternoon. I might do that. It's looking very likely. Yeah, we will see how today goes, and if I have anything more to add, I definitely will. But I really wanted to share that with you guys because it was just such a fun experience, because I was in the bedroom and I was looking at myself in the mirror like some vain, crazy person. And I was like, you know, who is this girl? Who is this girl? I don't know her. That's what it feels like. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go around the side of the house and just avoid seeing Daisy so she doesn't have a freak out. Which, I mean, you know, she's not going to have a huge freak out, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do, is go through the back. It'll be easier. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you're having an awesome Friday. We have a block party in our neighborhood tomorrow. We're probably going to do that. And I need to mow tomorrow and get some house cleaning done. And start really coming up with what kind of clothes I need to bring. I need to look at the weather in Wyoming and north and all of that. Where do you guys live? What's your weather like? It's hot here. And I know it's not going to be hot on our trip, so I just have to figure out what do you wear when it's not that hot, you know? Good question. Good question. Oh. All right, I'm going to go get my plants. I will check you on the flip side. Later.